Alright, so we're live and record. Now we're going to go live on Facebook.
Oh,
Sounds good. Do the same for me.
Sounds good.
On my Snapchat. Hello people, I'm here in Leicester and this guy next to me is about to just tell a name
You're Raj. Hi.
and we are just going to have a lovely conversation.
So we can do mine again because mine sounded a bit. Hey guys, tune into Sabras Radio now, Drive Time. It's all about Nidhi Uttam, yani ke Nandini from Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, joining me live. See you in a bit.
We're live.
Right, let's do this. Crush news. Rich, ready? I think that track taken from the movie Thumbin 2, which is going to be a big one, releasing on the 18th of November. 2 minutes to 5 o'clock, yours truly, Raj Baddhan here on Drive. Right now though, as you know, there's always a TV star here on Sabras Radio and of course on my show, Drive Time. And today I am honoured to have the very stunning, you know what, live in the studio. It's a very rare thing that we have them live in the studio because we usually have them on the telephone. But samne mere beta here, I've got someone right in front of me here, the very beautiful, from Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, you know, from Ye Rishta, Nandini. I'm talking about Nidhi Uttam, who is live here. Hi Nidhi, how are you? Welcome to Leicester.
Hi, thank you so much Raj.
Oh, so good to see you. Can I just add, you are looking stunning.
Thank you.
And of course, you're ready for tonight's show here in Leicester at the Jungle Club as well.
Yeah.
So let's just talk briefly about the show tonight at the Jungle Club. What is going to be happening there?
It's a musical show and for a change I'm going to perform there. I love to sing. And I'll be singing 2 numbers over there and meet and greet people.
So not just acting, but singing is another, another talent of yours. I didn't realise you got such an amazing voice because I was checking a few clips out earlier. I was thinking, how amazing is your voice? So you're gonna have to sing something for us here on the radio as well for me.
Definitely, I'll sing 2 lines for you.
Yeah. Is there a particular genre of music that you like singing? Maybe the romantic, maybe the upbeat kind of songs.
I like more of romantics and soft numbers. I don't know whether you know it or not, I'm married to a singer.
Yes,
yeah,
I know.
So he has brought the music in me, like he actually encouraged me that I can actually sing. So this is pushed by him.
Oh, and the inspiration, I mean, when did you kind of learn, when did you know that you could sing?
I have been singing since childhood in my choir singing and all, but never took it in a, like professionally or stuff like that. But whenever my hubby needs a female singer, and I'm the only one at midnight, so he records me often. So
awesome.
That is the best way I've been brushing up this skill.
Brilliant. So are you doing many shows in India with your husband?
Yeah, we keep often doing such shows, but not too many of musical shows. Like he is like a pro, not me. So I do more of like different shows, not too much in music. But after my last London show, the one which happened at the Harrow, I feel that I can do better.
No, I think
good experience.
I'm sure fans will disagree with that. I think they'll say that you're wonderful in whatever you do. And tonight's going to be a good one as well here in Leicester. I know there's been a lot of people that are quite excited to meet you tonight at the Jungle Club. There is going to be a meet and greet opportunity as well, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai? Obviously, you've been here for a good couple of weeks now.
I was here for I think so around 10 days now. And I'll be joining my shoot back once I'm back there. And I did my homework and I came. We actually shoot the scenes from beforehand. So there's nothing pending, but there will be loads once I reach back.
Yeah, I was going to say, so you must have filmed quite a lot in terms of your bank. So you filmed all your bits and then that's it, you're here for like 10, 11 days.
I just make it sure if I'm going to a new place, it's my first time in UK. So I thought if I'm going for work, I'll convert into a holiday. So it was a smart move.
And celebrating Diwali here for the first time.
Yeah, that was lovely. I had never expected that I'll celebrate my Diwali in UK. And I have friends and family here also. With them, it was like home. It was beautiful.
Oh. Talk about Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai. Now, we know that you've been part of this show for some time.
Some time, it has been 8 years.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been such a long time. So tell us, the kind of journey for you. How's it been? I mean, I think with Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, whenever anyone joins that show, they stay put as they are. As we know with Hina Khan, Karan Mehr obviously left here recently.
Yeah.
Rohan has now gone to Big Boss. What about yourself? I mean, how has the journey been for you?
For me, I have been there in the show since the day one of the show. I'm playing Naitik's sister in the show as Nandini, and it has been a lovely journey till date. And there are lots and lots of things which I've learned in the show as an actor, as a performer. And the best part of the show for it to run for so long is that we are really bonded well. The artists, the technicians, the producers, everybody, it's like a family. So I just feel the journey should keep going on. And I think so I should tell the viewers and the listeners that this show is supposed to be the longest running show.
Yeah.
And very soon you will hear its name in the Guinness Book of World Record as the longest running show.
Wow. Officially, yeah?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. No, well done on that. The show continues to do well in the ratings. Still one of India's most watched shows, so still doing really well after 8 years. So absolutely brilliant. Can I also ask you, in terms of storylines, is there a particular storyline that you've absolutely hated? We all know about storylines that you've liked. Is there one storyline that you just thought, you know what, I wish that didn't happen?
Actually, Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata has been evolved. The show has been evolved around each and every character, which is that brings the flavor of the show. Like whether it's a small maid in the show, whether it's any kind of character. Me playing a handicapped girl, I believe I'm the only actor who has played a handicapped girl for the longest time. And how she fell in love, how she got married, how she like a normal human being, how she survived with all the struggles of life, and she was happy later on, how her bhabhi Akshara helped her out.
Yeah.
So it was there have been good scenes and superb scenes also, so it has been a lovely journey till now.
Maybe not just that, but of course, Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata here being one of the longest running shows, in fact the longest running shows on Indian television, it's had its fair share of rumours, speculation and a few other kind of negative kind of reports, not just to do with Hina Khan and how she's like, but also obviously when Karan Mehr left and then Rohan went to Big Boss. What can you tell us? I mean, how is it to be working with such a massive team? Because it's quite a large cast, isn't it?
It's actually like we have been getting lots of news about Karan. We came to know that he's quitting the show. There was different personal reasons for which he quit the show, and then we saw him in Big Boss, and then Rohan left the show. See, everybody needs to grow in life, so it's their personal thing. The show has given them a lot, and they still acknowledge that fact. And about Hina, I don't know, people have been talking ill or any kind of stuff, but as far as I know, she's a beautiful girl in and out. She's a good human being, and she's doing quite well in her career. And in future, even if I sometime or the time, if I get something nice to do, I would love to grow myself. So it's always a person's choice. You should keep growing, and as an actor you need to perform. It's like that.
Is there any time that you've woken up in the morning thinking, oh, I don't want to go into work? Because you've been doing it for 8 years, you might want to do something more new.
Actually, sometimes it feels monotonous too as an actor, because you need to have different flavors. And apart from Ye Rishta, I did another show for 1.5 years. That was Ek Boond Ishq on Life OK. And I was to play a different flavor there. A very bubbly kind of character, and her name was Meethi, very Meetha character. So it's always see our producer Mr. Rajan Shahi. He's quite he generally lets us do something. If we get something, he doesn't catch hold of us. We can't do anything.
Because there are some shows which are exclusively bound, aren't they? They're like
it was there for first 4 years. They had been really strict. But as your character moves on, the track keeps running. So there are new characters involving, there are new generations coming now.
I was going to say actually, because it has gone a lot more younger than what it was before. So how is it you're working with so many youngsters?
It's lovely, it's a beautiful
I mean, you're young yourself as well. I'm just
No, in the show we have been aging, but it's a very organic growth, I believe. With the show we are growing as an actor, as a person, and actually with the character you have to grow. Someday or the other you have to become a mother, and your kids grow, then your kids get married. So that's the way the daily soap runs. And especially a show which has been running for 8 years, you cannot be young throughout.
But there's been, I mean, in 8 years, I mean, you know, it's you got the storylines, but how do you keep the show fresh? That's the only thing, isn't it? Because you've got to keep everything fresh for 8 years for a show running every day. Well, it was every day. Now it's 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. I mean, how do you do that?
The magic behind is that the audience, we really are thankful to the audience who have been giving us that much love. And the other factor is there's no negativity in the show. You find a negative character, there's no negative character here. There have been flavors, like my mother-in-law in the show is the only grey character, but she does a little masala work and then she escapes. So it's like that, but there has been no negativity. That is the reason the audience as well as kids, they love to watch such a show. And many females, like one of my friend in London, she told me she was able to relate with Akshara as she was getting married during the same period. So people actually relate with their day-to-day life with the Rishta. There's not too much of high drama. It's a subtle show which every person, individual can relate with.
Oh, sweet. And also, I mean, you mentioned Mithi's character that you played before. Is there any other kind of characters that you would like to play that would be challenging for you? Is there maybe...
I am looking forward for lots of... Actually, Nandini was also very like challenging character. I wasn't aware that I'll be playing a handicapped girl for so long. But I've been pushing it, and it was like physically also it was a little painful when I was on crutches and all. But now I want to do something different, like no more handicap role at least. And I keep availing new things. If something comes across, I'll definitely embrace it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you've been here in the UK. What have you been doing? Because I know you went to Scotland recently, didn't you?
I have been here for the show, for the Diwali Mela. Then I and my husband is also accompanying me. So we went to Scotland, Edinburgh. It's a beautiful place. And we were there for 4 to 5 days. We went to the Highland tour, to the Loch Ness, and then we came back in the Diwali. And after Diwali, we are with some friends here. I've seen whole of London. It's beautiful, and today I'm in Leicester. So it's an added thing.
Is this the first time for you in Leicester?
Yeah, it's first time in London as well as in Leicester.
Wow, awesome. It's good, isn't it, that you've made so much out of your trip, because sometimes you're here only for a couple of days. I mean, how Indian TV stars usually work.
Yeah, and luckily this time when I spoke to my production guys, so I had informed them that I'll be extending my trip, so it was not much of an issue. We just shot Karwa Chauth before I left. So I finished...
That seems like ages ago, doesn't it?
Huh?
That seems like ages ago, Karwa Chauth.
Karwa Chauth, yeah, it was like a week back it got on aired.
Yeah. Okay, and what can we expect from Nandini's character on Ye Rishta? What's going to be happening in days to come?
Currently, my character, like after this leap which has happened, my son has got married. So eventually, I've got a bahu from UK. The bahu is from London. So technically, I've become mother-in-law in the show, and now I'm looking forward for. Let's see what happens.
Do you know what?
Definitely, the character of Nandini is sweet. So she won't be a bad mother-in-law. I
was going to actually ask you about that, because you're young yourself in real life. So playing a mother or a mother-in-law to someone who's relatively your age, how does that feel?
It feels funny because I'm not a mother still, and being a mother and then a mother-in-law. See, as I told you, we are just growing with the show. So you have to, if we just put down our food that we don't want to play mother, and so the show will never grow. Yeah. So you have to go with the flow and the show.
Awesome. Okay, let's have a quick musical break. Let's have a few words, or shall we get? Let's just hear your voice as a singer, as a little teaser for tonight's show. That's going to be taking place at the Jungle Club here in Leicester, right? So you can meet Nidhi there, yani ke Nandini from Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata here, right? So that's going to be tonight, but we're going to give you a bit of a teaser here, because I've got the absolutely gorgeous Nidhi here in the studio with me. So Nidhi, what are you going to perform for us here?
You want me to sing a few lines?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I sing something from my show?
Yes, you can do.
Okay. I'll sing 2 lines.
Okay.
दिल से बंधी एक डोर जो दिल तक जाती है, हाँ जाती है, प्यार के बंधन बांधे जाती है, प्यार के बंधन बांधे जाती है। La 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 la.
Wow. That's brilliant.
I thought instead of a filmy song, this is from my show, and
a lot of
the
people can
lovely
relate to it.
audience really love the songs of the show. And I must tell you here that in last 8 years, now this last year they have started using the film songs. Otherwise, they were only and only specially personalized songs of Ye Rishta.
Yeah.
Like, they have a huge, lovely album.
This is I was gonna say, is there going to be a time when there's going to be those old songs, the original songs that were composed for this show? Will they be released individually? Will they be released as an album?
I wish they should do so. Maybe once the show goes off air, maybe then. Or if you just YouTube, you will find most of the Ye Rishta songs are being used by families for their family functions, like the Mehndi song, the Haldi song, the wedding song, the Vidai songs. They use it in their video wedding albums. So it's like, it's an honor for us.
Awesome. Nidhi, can I just say thank you so much for coming into the studio. It has been a pleasure. There's been a lot of fans all saying so much, sending so much love. And this is all from all the fans out there, all right?
Just keep watching Ye Rishta and giving the love you've been giving for the last 8 years. That's it.
Thank you so much. And Nidhi, of course, Nidhi Uttam, Nandini from Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai tonight at the Jungle Club here in Leicester. She will be performing live and she's looking stunning in her black dress. Black dress or lehenga?
No, it's a Anarkali.
Anarkali, there you go. So there you go. It shows that I don't know much about the female attire. Thank you so much. All right, and
thanks, Raj.
you're back to India when?
On the 7th.
7th, all right. So you're still there for a couple more days. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon.
Oh, sure.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you. 5:13. Going anywhere. I'll be back after these messages. Thank you.
Thank you.
On
the mid-morning show. I hope it was good.
It was good, yeah.
Perfect. No, that's perfect.
It was good. The interviews being...
Yeah, it's not live now. So
oh, it's not. Okay.
You just tag me there. You can I say no, I'll give my Our Sam. Oh my god.
शायद नहीं, लेकिन मेरी भावनाएं बहुत व्यस्त। एक और चीज, तुम्हारी आंखें, लेकिन मुझे तुम्हारी आंखें अच्छी नहीं। Do you know why? क्योंकि आंख में मैं नहीं।
Oh my god. Question mark.